What a test match that was. I can't quite believe Argentina lost it in the end. They were 10 points clear with 12 minutes to go or so. Yeah, some of the players on their team were phenomenal today. Like, you could tell that 22 of the 23 players play for the same club because there was some telepathy going on. Their passing was brilliant. They knew who to run onto. Cordero's try, he must have been able to read that from a mile away because it was brilliant. But they just didn't have enough. I don't know if it's gas in the end. I don't know if eventually losing every single scrum ever played is going to have an effect on you. But South Africa just pulled it out in the end. So the first half, I thought Argentina bossed every single element of the game except the scrum. In the second half, it became much more even. The scrum wasn't even at all, but Issa just started picking up the ball. They mastered the hardest thing in rugby, which is walking backwards without giving away a penalty in the scrum, and they were doing that. And I thought, they can't lose now if they're making this happen, but they just didn't have the strength in the end. The first try, the Combrink one, that's what having Jan Goosen in your team does. He's a very, very talented 10, but he's a little bit too big and he's not as good as Pollard or Yankees in that position for international rugby. But it's having that other ball player in the team. He can pop in at 13, at 15, wherever, and just make the key move and give the pass. And then Combrink ran through over the line. But then the first Argentina try by Orlando, the goal to attack down the left wing when your left winger's in the bin, it's bonkers, and that was just brilliant rugby. I thought that Argentina from there were going to keep going. As I said, Issa was great at the back of the scrum. I thought Pablo Matera is a lunatic, but he's brilliant to watch. He just smashes into everything. He's always there, which is a really good thing to have in a battle row player. But then, I guess the winner of this match was Faf de Klerk, because Faf in defence is he just does amazing things. He's running the attack. Yankees had a terrible game. It's hard. He's young. He'll get over this. He'll improve because of it. But Faf, he ran the show, and then for that try at the end, not quite at the end, the one that got them level, where he passed out the back and Houston got over. That's the sort of skill that I hadn't quite seen from him yet, so I'm very impressed, and I just thought he was brilliant. I think South Africa have to. They showed their bench is great. Bringing Steph du Toit and Jakob Kriel off the bench is always going to help, but they need to be better up front. They need to control the ball. They need to win their lineouts. They need to stop giving away penalties. I think Kriel has to start ahead of Lowe next week, but they're going to have a tough time in Buenos Aires. So I think Argentina will win next week, given how close this one was. Anyway, it was a great test match. It was a lot of mess. Not the cleanest game. Probably a little bit dirty as well. I know that sounds like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but trust me, there are differences there. But yeah, great game of rugby. Right.